The Baltimore Orioles announced plans to honor the late Hall of Famer Frank Robinson prior to facing the New York Yankees on Saturday, April 6 at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. The celebration of Frank event begins at 6:15 p.m. EDT, a little under an hour prior to a 7:05 p.m. Eastern Daylight Saving Time first pitch. Along with a video tribute to Robinson, who died February 7 from bone cancer, there will be appearances and speeches from Orioles greats Brooks Robinson, Jim Palmer and Boog Powell, as well as the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum President Jeff Idelson, according to the Baltimore Sun. Yankees and Orioles fans who want to attend the ceremony and pay their respects can get tickets at Prime Sports, StubHub and SeatGeek. Find lodging in Baltimore with Airbnb, Last Minute Travel, TripAdvisor, Choice Hotels, Intercontinental Hotels and Hotels.com. The celebration is part of the Orioles' year-long plan to honor Robinson. Baltimore's jerseys feature commemorative 20 patches Robinson's number on the right sleeves this season, according to the Baltimore Sun. Baltimore City Mayor Catherine E. Pugh will honor Robinson by renaming of portions of 33rd Street, where Memorial Stadium once stood, as Frank Robinson Way on Tuesday, April 2, according to the Orioles. Robinson was one of the greatest players in baseball history. He is the only player to be named MVP of both the American and National Leagues, won the Triple Crown in 1966 and led the Orioles to the first 2 World Series titles in franchise history in 1966 and 1970, after concluding his playing career with 586 home runs, 2,943 hits and 1,812 RBIs for 5 different teams. Robinson became the first African-American manager in MLB history. He would manage 5 different clubs across 20 seasons. Peter Angelos, the majority owner of the Orioles, and his family released a statement shortly following Robinson's death. Frank Robinson was not only one of the greatest players in Orioles history, but was also one of the premier players in the history of baseball. Fans will forever remember Frank for his 1966 season in which he won the Triple Crown and was named MVP during a year that brought Baltimore its first World Series championship. His World Series MVP performance capped off one of the greatest individual seasons in baseball history. An Orioles legend and a Baseball Hall of Famer, Frank brought us so many wonderful memories, including 2 championships, during his time in Baltimore. As the first African-American manager in Major League history, Frank was a proponent of civil rights causes on and off the field, including policies that paved the way for minorities to have increased access to executive and management positions in baseball. His leadership in the front office and as manager of the Orioles was highlighted by being named the American League Manager of the Year in 1989. To this day, Frank remains the only person in Orioles history to serve as a player, coach, manager, and front office executive. Frank's contributions to the Orioles and his work as an ambassador for Major League Baseball will never be forgotten. This is a difficult day for our entire organization and for our many fans. We extend our condolences to his wife, Barbara, his daughter, Nichelle, his entire family, and his many friends across our game.